remember when Laviska Shenault was coming out of Colorado, some people drew some comparisons or thought he had the athleticism of Cordero Patterson, who, by the way, is one of the greatest kickoff returners of all time. It's not even a debate. I didn't know just looking at his tape. I mean, he was clearly a guy that was very gifted in terms of athleticism, 6'2", 220, very similar to Cordero Patterson in terms of size, speed, strength, all that. But I didn't know he was going to be this good coming out. I mean, if there is any reason for the Jaguars to be optimistic, clearly it's going to be that they're going to get Trevor Lawrence at the #1 overall pick this year. But also, a guy like Laviska Shenault, such a young guy that is really promising, has a strong career ahead of him. 22 years old, a guy that caught 58 passes for 600 yards and 5 touchdowns last year. A lot to be excited about. Definitely a lot to be excited about. And he made a touchdown grab on the Vikings that looked like it also almost should have been done out of Madden. I don't know. But Laviska Shenault, I think, is not only going to be a big play guy for the Jaguars moving forward, but I think he's going to be a playmaker for many years to come. And I'm really excited to see what he does. I do think at the end of the day, they're going to use him in a lot of different ways. They're going to have him running the football. They're going to have him. I think they should definitely make him return some kicks and find his way there. But I'm definitely excited for Laviska Shenault. I think that he's just in terms of. I think he should immediately be a favorite target for Joe Burrow. Also had, by the way. I think he had 91 yards rushing this year, so clearly they're already using him in a lot of different capacities. But he's an incredible player, and I think he's going to do some great things for the Jaguars moving forward. And guys like Trevor Lawrence should be very excited to have a guy like this on your team. I mean, you talk about a guy that also scored a rushing touchdown and just brings it. Again, 18 carries for 91 yards and just did his thing. Excuse me, I think I was looking at the wrong thing, but doesn't matter. He's an incredible player. I think he's going to bring a lot of athleticism and great things to that franchise. A former 3-star recruit at a DeSoto High School in Texas. Once again, he was 6'1", 205, coming out now 6'2", 220. Clearly a guy that brought a lot to that Colorado Buffs football program, and he's going to do it for the Jacksonville Jaguars as well. So now I don't know if necessarily he's going to immediately come out of 1,000 yards next year, but the Jaguars are stacked at receiver, though. Like, not a lot of people realize that. I mean, you talk about DJ Chark, you talk about a plethora of weapons for Joe Burrow coming in. I'm excited, and I think they're going to be a tough team to kind of go along with next year in terms of trying to guard them, because they are defensively, that is, because they're a tough outing when it comes to their receivers. Also, James Robinson running the football pretty solid, had over 1,000 yards this year and 7 touchdowns. But Laviska Shenault, Keelan Cole, DJ Chark, Chris Conley, like just top to bottom, they are stacked at wide receiver. Even though Tyler Eifert, I'm not sure if I'd bring him back, but I think he's going to be a great player. Laviska Shenault, that is, Tyler Eifert is a good player, but again, I think this just how stacked that the Jaguars are, and how young and promising that the future is for a guy like Laviska Shenault. I think it's definitely a lot of good things to come, especially with a good quarterback like Trevor Lawrence coming in. So let me know what you guys think, though. I definitely think it should be something interesting regarding Laviska Shenault. I think he's going to be a very promising player moving forward.